Single-Phase Hybrid Inverter Installation Guide. Our energy storage inverter with excellent performance to generate more electricity and bring higher yield to customer. With battery connected, system can storage excess EV energy and provide backup output. There is also a generator port to connect generator or smart loads. Inverter can be monitored on app. With network connected, customer can also manage their plants remotely. This video will guide you the installation of inverter, including steps, preparation before installation, inverter installation, electrical connection, communication connection, power on inverter, and commissioning. Unpacking carton and carry inverter out. Let's have a look at inverter appearance and connectors first. On the bottom side, we could find 3 AC ports for the connection of grid, backup load, and generator. Communication port 1 for Wi-Fi LAN module. Communication port 2 for parallel, DI, IO, NTC, RSD, RS485, meter, CT, DRMS, BMS. External fan. It is only suitable for fan cooling series. Battery connection port for battery cables. PV connection ports. On the left side, we could find PV switch, inverter on-off switch. On the right side, we could find grounding terminal to install grounding cable. At the same time, following packing list to check inverter accessories. Mounting bracket, 2 pairs PV terminal connector group, PV positive, PV negative, battery waterproof cover, communication waterproof cover, 1-piece grid connector group, 1-piece backup connector group, 1-piece generator connector group, 2 pieces of 10-pin connector, 1 piece of 14-pin connector, meter, optional, CT, a cable with 1 CTs, 3 pairs of M10 expansion bolt to install mounting bracket on wall, M6 security screw to lock inverter with mounting bracket, Wi-Fi LAN module, optional, removal tool for PV connector, and some file documents. Besides, here introduce other tools required for installation: drill, hammer, socket wrench, adjustable wrench, wire stripper, diagonal pliers, crimping pliers, hydraulic pliers, knife, slotted screwdriver, straight screwdriver, hex wrench, multimeter. Inverter must be installed at the place where is free from direct exposure of sunlight, rain, and snow, with enough space and good cooling condition to ensure performance and longer lifetime. Mount the inverter vertically or tilted backward by maximum 15 degrees. The device cannot be installed with a wrong mode, and the connection area must point downward. Taking out bracket and mounting it on suitable support. Mount inverter to bracket and tighten security screw on inverter right side. Wiping off insulation layer of ground cable, crimping the cable into OT terminal and insulated well by tape. Removing the screws of inverter ground terminal. Install the grounding cable. Wiping off insulation layer of AC cables. It is recommended to use outdoor dedicated cables with multiple copper cores. Cross-section 8 to 10 square millimeters. Loosening the prevention nut of AC terminal cover and thread the cable. Tighten 3 screws to ensure each screw cap does not exceed the surface. Tighten the prevention nut of AC terminal cover. Wiping off insulation layer of AC cables. It is recommended to use outdoor dedicated cables with multiple copper cores. Cross-section 5.3 to 6 square millimeters. Loosening the prevention nut of AC terminal cover and thread the cable. Tighten 3 screws to ensure each screw cap does not exceed the surface. tighten the prevention nut of AC terminal cover. Wiping off insulation layer of AC cables. It is recommended to use outdoor dedicated cables with multiple copper cores. Cross-section 5.3 to 6 square millimeters. Loosening the prevention nut of AC terminal cover. Thread the cable and crimp the wire ferrules. Tighten 3 screws to ensure each screw cap does not exceed the surface. Tighten the prevention nut of AC terminal cover. Install the generator connector to the generator port. Install the backup connector to the backup port. Install the grid connector to the grid port. Identifying PV connectors, the positive and negative ones, as well as metal connectors matching to them. Wiping off insulation layer of PV cables. Crimping them well with metal connectors by pliers. Please pay attention the crimping limiter on positive metal connector. Loosening the prevention nuts of PV connectors. Cross-crimped cables through nuts and insert them to connectors. Then lock nuts and connectors well. Measuring and checking voltage and polarities of PV string by multimeter. Inserting strings into corresponding PV terminals of inverter until a click sound. Unpacking carton to carry out the battery. Let's have a look at battery appearance and connectors first. On the top side, we could find inverter port for CAN communication to the inverter. Link in and link out port for internal RS-485 communication between batteries. Port negative and positive, connected to the negative and positive terminal of the inverter. Grounding port for the connection of grounding cable. Venting valve, 125 ampere DC breaker, and the power switch on the right side. At the same time, follow packing list to check inverter accessories. Backplate support, mounting positioning board, BMS communication cable, ground cable, output cable, positive and negative DC cable, 4 pieces of M8 expansion screw, 2 pieces of RJ45 waterproof wiring terminal, 2 pieces of M5 security screw, and some file documents. Removing the waterproof cover of battery ground terminal. Install the grounding cable. Our inverter supports maximum 135 amp charge-discharge current. Here, recommend 25 to 26.7 square millimeter cables for battery connection. Wiping off insulation layer of battery cables. Loosening the prevention nut of battery waterproof cover. Thread the cable. Check correct polarity, then install on corresponding terminals and fix tightly with hex wrench. Then tighten the prevention nut. The other end of the battery connector is connected to the battery via DC breaker 150 amps. Note, this product is not equipped with DC breaker 150 amp. It is recommended that the battery cable be less than or equal to 3 meters. Removing the waterproof cover of battery inverter terminal. Install the BMS cable. Loosen the rubber nut on waterproof cover and finally remove the sealing plugs. Lead the CT cable through the rubber nut, seal, and waterproof cover in turn. And insert the CT cable into the 10-pin terminal. For meter connection, please connect pin 1, RS485A, Pin 3, RS485B. For RS485 connection, please connect Pin 7, RS485A. Pin 9, RS485B. Lead the BMS cable through the rubber nut, seal, and waterproof cover in turn. Lead the dry force cable through the rubber nut, seal, and waterproof cover in turn. For generator control, normal close, please connect pin 13. For generator control, normal open, please connect pin 14. Install the waterproof of communication port. Note, for installation of other communication cables, please refer to the user manual based on your specific needs. Install the seal into the threaded sleeve. Fasten the rubber nut. Clamping CTs on live wire of grid side, and pay attention to their directions. The arrow toward from grid to inverter. Take out Wi-Fi dongle from package. Move the cover of Wi-Fi port. Plug in Wi-Fi dongle. Check PV, battery, AC cable are all securely connected. Turn on the switches for PV, battery, and AC in turn. Download Solar Touch from Google Play or App Store. Opening the app and click Bluetooth for local connection. Scan the barcode that represents serial number of the inverter. On App Homepage, you could overview system status and slide down to check real-time parameters of each part. Go to Quick Setup menu, confirm regulation setting, export power control setting, and working mode setting. Then click the green button on the page to turn on the inverter.